Mm. What was a shout out? Yeah, I think you can only, oh, a superior quality dish? What is that? What's a superior dish? If you're on mobile, you can't see it. Okay, well don't worry. We will get it all out there. And I think, Barry, the app will work too, right? When we, will the app work? We're gonna need to figure that out too. So we want to get that in place before we do anything. I should have called it corn cabbage. I should have. Oh, you did see it on mobile, says Dino. Okay, awesome, awesome. Am I rebranding? No. So, a lot of you guys haven't heard this. What I'll let you guys know what's going on here. So, basically, when I first started this cozy stream thing, I knew kind of what it was going to be, and I looked into this at the time, and I couldn't do it. There's a reason that redirect is there. There was like all sorts of reasons it didn't really work at the time. However, the TLDR is that after thinking about it for a long time and realizing stuff that I kind of need on Twitch's side is never really going to be there, what I'm probably going to start doing is streaming on an alternate channel for the cozy streams, and maybe some other streams as well. Anything that's not normal, I will probably put on the Cohh channel. And the reason being is because, well, a few different reasons, but the main reason, to put it bluntly, is that it has totally, the last year has totally screwed with my normal channel metrics. And it has gotten to the point where there are some issues concerning that. So that kind of sucks. Everything's going to be the same on the channel. The only difference will be you'll go there, and there's good parts about it, and there's not good parts about it, and we're going to figure out how that works. So, the bad part is that obviously, if you don't sub to that channel, there will be the pre-roll ads, which I can't turn off. I will encourage people who are double subbed to stop double subbing here and instead do one 5 here, 1 5 there. I will also be gifting subs like a madman on that channel, especially to people who I know that are subbed on my main channel. So that's the only thing. I don't plan on running ads on it. I don't believe. So maybe the intro and outro ads, but that would be it. No other ads. And good stuff is that whoever subs that channel will get hopefully eventually get more emotes. More animated emotes, that's good. And also, I can truly stream whatever I want on that channel. So, like, one thing that really kind of sucked was Chained Echoes was a good example. Chained Echoes, I loved that game. I loved it. But it, like, the last, like, 4 or 5 streams of Chained Echoes were literally like 1/7 of my normal viewership. And there's no question that like, knowing how that was affecting everything was kind of like, ugh. Like, it wasn't, you know, if I want to do EverQuest, you know, stuff like that, it's just not, there's this mental aspect to it where I know I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot doing it. So, you know, if I want to do like a super long CRPG replay or super off the wall stuff that I know is going to suck for viewership, I now have like a place to do that, and that's awesome. So that's the plan. So TLDR, make sure you're following that channel because I may stream there for cozy streams and stuff. What metrics are impacted by lower viewer count? The thing that sucks is companies can contact Twitch for metrics, and my metrics are average things, and they can't sort out streams for the metrics. So, like, if a company goes to Twitch and says, what is Cohh's average viewership? Because of the way that I stream and 3 different streams in the day, they get a number that is significantly lower than what my actual number is. And to put it bluntly, that absolutely affects things, and that sucks. And Twitch will not filter those streams out. So it sucks. It really sucks. I don't like it, and I wish there were easier ways to do it. But there's just not. So, yeah. For those asking for a link in chat, you can follow there by type. What? What? You can type /user Cohh. Oh, you can type /user Cohh and then click follow there. Oh, cool. I didn't even know you could do that. That's awesome. Yeah. But anyway, the benefit again will be I will be able to stream what I want. We'll get more emotes. We'll get more animated emotes. Like, lots of good things. So I'm you know, hoping you guys can work with me and we'll figure out how to make it work well and, you know, do that kind of fun stuff. So yeah. And Barry, just to be clear, I didn't think about this. We can make it so when I go live on Cohh, it'll pop up the mobile app with that, right? Am I talking about Kick? No. God, no, I would never go to Kick. Oh, no. That place is a cesspool. No, absolutely. Oh, no. Oh, God. No. All right, so knowing the guard is after me keeps me up at night. I wake up with a start every time I hear chains playing in the distance. Peter, tell us how you really feel, right? No, dude, Kick is, there are so many red flags with Kick. Thank you so much for that giveaway, Retsu. There are so many red flags with Kick that you would get less red flags at a football game where all the players did was punch each other in the face for half an hour. Like anywhere you look, there are red flags. From the perspective of the leaders, the people that are running it, from the EULA, from how they deal with copyrights, from the entire frickin' company. Nobody even knows why Kick exists. It's literally losing money every single day. Every day. It's not making any money. It's not a charity. Why does it exist? It's probably a giant PR thing for gambling companies. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's full of people who have been banned for great reasons off other platforms. The whole thing is just, it's just the shadiest. And then the clincher is one of the main guys that runs it. His name is Trainwrecks. He is constantly on Twitter being like, yeah, Kick is awesome and screw all you phonies on Twitch in all caps. Yeah, you phonies, Kick is awesome. Come on Twitch, you're all phonies, you pansies. And it's like, could you be more just completely overt in your intentions? Like, it's so basic dumb. Like, really? like come on, man. Like, if you're trying to run a company, the least you could do is obfuscate it the tiniest bit that you aren't doing this because you just have a problem with your EPEAN. It's like, it's baffling to me. It's baffling to me. It's crazy. You want to grab the guy and be like, I would love for Twitch to have competition. Can you stop acting like some kind of deranged, drugged out alpha and just realize that every time you type an all caps tweet about how much you want to screw over the phonies at Twitch that are still streaming on Twitch and under contract, every time you do that, you just look like an idiot. You just look like a complete fool. And no advertiser is going to see that and go, oh yeah, you know what, this Kick thing? We should put some ads on that. This guy's got a point. Oh yeah, we need to put some money into this. There's no ads on Kick. I wonder why. There's no ads there. Nobody wants to give them money. Okay, anyway. Sorry, the reason that this is so crazy to me is I get asked daily by people if I'm going to Kick, and it's just like, no. Like, anyone, like, if you have any type of long-term content creation plan, the last place you would want to go is that area. The last place you would want to go is Kick. If you have any like, if you want the short payout, sure. If you actually got some subs, and you like, I mean, their payout is they're basically just paying creators to be there. It is a payout right now. It is a literal payout. That's all it is. But they could pull the plug on that at any point. There's no longevity. There's nothing. So if you're looking for to make a career, that's the last place you would go. Yeah. Dirk says Train still streams on Twitch. Oh yeah, of course, dude. Their whole plan. Anytime they sign people to Twitch, they tell them, you're signed to Twitch, or excuse me, you're signed to Kick. Stream on Twitch for a while, build up an audience, and then live on stream, switch over to Kick. That's what they pay their streamers to do. That's the whole point. They want them to start on Twitch, get their numbers as high as possible, and then when they're maxed, move over to Kick. That's how it works. How come Twitch allows it? Because generally when they sign with Kick, they go out of contract with Twitch. And Twitch has no reason to ban these people because they're still bringing in big numbers to Twitch. So there's no reason for them to stop it. It doesn't hurt Twitch at all. And let's be real. Twitch knows Kick isn't sustainable. And here's the best part. Kick pays Amazon to run its servers. So they don't care. Seriously, they don't care at all. The last thing they can do is they just don't care. You also have to take into consideration that many people that stream on Twitch have a viewer base that's not native to Twitch. A lot of huge streamers that have viewers that come from other platforms. For such streamers, moving to a different platform is so much easier. There's benefits and negatives to that. Anytime somebody moves platforms like completely, their community gets cut in half, if not more. So one of the reasons that we haven't seen a lot of these people on Kick lose a lot of their numbers is because they're not moving. They're double dipping. So they're still streaming on Twitch. They're still keeping their community up. And then they kick over as many people as they can to Kick. So we're not seeing, it's not like Mixer. It's not like Facebook where, and that was honestly one of the mistakes that Mixers did in a lot of ways. It's not like they're trying to pull over everyone at once. So if anything, they're being smart about that. But yeah, what is Kick? It's a 100% copy paste of Twitch run by gambling companies. That's what Kick is. It is a copy paste of Twitch that is run by gambling companies, and they will let anyone in. So like there are so many people that are banned on Twitch that are streaming on Kick. It is a thing. And the stuff that happens there, you think Twitch is bad. There's a lot of things that happen on Kick that are even worse. And Twitch is not the best place these days, let's be real. But yeah, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Yep. Is it an OnlyFans kind of thing? No. It's live streaming. It's live streaming. Yeah, I mean, mostly. I mean, you know, just like Twitch, there's a lot of people that lean into the sexual side of it, of course. But that is not a Kick specific thing. Credit where it's due. That is something that goes on Twitch as well. So you know you can't really fault them for that, to be honest. Kratom says more and more looks like Dr. Lupo made the right move. Thinking about YouTube at all? Anytime you move platforms, it is not easy to say somebody made the right move in a situation like that. What did I level here? Do I have to pick one of these? Oh, I have to pick this. Yeah, so like you say that Dr. Lupo made the right move going to YouTube, but his average numbers on YouTube are still relatively less than he was on Twitch when he left. So he probably got a big payout going to YouTube, but we don't know how I would have did if he stayed. Like there's no way that you could say that, oh yeah, that was guaranteed the best move. We have no idea. I mean, he blew up in Tarkov and other games as well. And if he would have done that on Twitch, he absolutely arguably could have been making more money here. So, you know, I mean, I think a lot of times when you do a big deal like that, that big payout can be very meaningful in your life at that time and also offer security, which is really important as well. And I mean, a great example, Dr. Lupo, I mean, he has a kid, he's got a family. So, you know, I mean, that the fact that he had security could be a big part of that. But yeah, I mean, it's you can't ever really say that somebody moving was a guaranteed good thing. The only guaranteed good moves were the people that got paid out going to Mixer and then got their contracts cut and came back. So credit to Shroud and Ninja and those guys, like, okay, they moved over, got huge paychecks, and then just came right back to Twitch, and now they're rolling like nothing ever happened, millions and millions of dollars richer. So, but I mean, that was Microsoft's fault. That was Microsoft's fault. Also, I see some people saying, like, what about Tim the Tatman and Ludwig? It is important to mention that Tim the Tatman and Ludwig did move over and are doing incredibly well on YouTube, but they also were incredibly big on YouTube before they moved over. So it's a little different. It's a little different. Like Tim the Tatman and Ludwig basically run YouTube, but they were kind of running YouTube before they were live streaming. So, you know, they were really good in that regard.
Perfect. You must be in the fields by nightfall and guard.
Oh, wait, because we slept, that didn't work. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm talking a whole bunch about stuff that people don't care about at all, so I'm going to focus on the game a little bit more. Sorry, YouTube. I know a lot of you are in the comments being like, oh, why doesn't he just play the game and stop talking about all this other random stuff? I know. I hear you. I hear you. You're playing. Okay. I'll try to do both. Yeah. What about cozy streams on YouTube? No, I'm a signed Twitch streamer. So I am, as of now, I am not going anywhere. Yes, I am a signed Twitch streamer. So that is, I'm under contract, as it were. So you do not need to be concerned about me going anywhere right now. Also, to be blunt, still nobody does it better than Twitch. In terms of, nobody does it better than Twitch in terms of technology. And which is hilarious because they arguably could be doing so much better than they are. But even in their current state, Twitch is still the relatively large fish in the pond in terms of tech they offer, in terms of the features they give viewers. And they've arguably been shooting themselves in the foot a lot recently. Don't get me wrong, but you know, the fact that there's no one is even really like YouTube chat and all that, and it's just it's not anywhere near where Twitch is. So yeah, I feel that Twitch still offers the best experience for people that are subbed to the channel and can bypass all the ad tomfoolery. I still feel that Twitch offers the best experience for you. As long as that is the case, I will most likely stay on Twitch for the foreseeable future. That's a very big deal to me. If I wanted to just make money live streaming, I wouldn't do half the things that I do. So, you know, I would be doing different things in different ways, but that's not my main concern. I want to be doing this for 20 years, man. It's all about the long game. And the long game doesn't come with the quick buck. Let's do... How do I want to do this? Where's Mud? Oh, Lord. Kick is catching up. I mean, I will say this. The one benefit Kick has is the fact that there's no bureaucracy holding it back. And I wish there was a company like Kick that was doing what Kick does that wasn't funded by super shady things. I think honestly the next big live streaming platform will be something like Kick, but instead of it being a shady gambling backing and a super aggro alpha F you all spokesman, it'll be like a bunch of super rich guys that grew up as gamers, and they get together and they pay the billions it takes to make the infrastructure, and they make a brand new feature-rich gaming platform. They hire DJ Wheat to be the spokesman. They put community first and viewers second, and just make it fair and fun for everybody. Like that would, my dream would be to wake up to something like that, or to an announcement like that. I think that's pretty much the only thing that I feel could kind of, they could do anything these days, to be really, and I've said that a couple times, but that's a hard sell, man. That's a hard sell. Why don't you do it, Cohh, with some of your gaming friends, you know, with your contracts and stuff? It would, I kid you not. I kid you not. It would take hundreds of millions of dollars to start up a streaming platform. It is not something I don't know anyone with that much money. I don't know anyone with a fraction of, like, that's a lot of money. So it's not really too feasible, so to speak. Yeah. God, look at those health bars barely moving. Yeah. As a 921, I very much appreciate your vote of confidence in that. And to be blunt, I mean, that would be an awesome way to if somebody approached me and said, we want you on the board of a streaming service like that, and we want you to help us make this the best streaming service that ever was, that's the kind of thing that I would say yes to in a heartbeat. But in terms of starting it and that kind of thing, it's not a reality, unfortunately. Yeah. Yep. Microsoft tried in all the wrong ways. Microsoft had the right idea, but just about the poorest implementation that you possibly could have done. There are so many. You could write an action, and in fact, there may be some out there, or not even. Microsoft did just about everything wrong you possibly could have starting a new streaming service. They didn't know what they were doing. The technology wasn't ready. There's just countless things they did improperly. Is that Mixer? That was Mixer. Yep, that was Mixer. They were just one of the most telling things was Ninja actually at one point said when he first moved over, their account creation was so bad that nobody could make accounts, and even his wife and friends had to message Microsoft for them to manually make accounts properly on the service. And that was supposed to be like the big unveiling. And it's like, dude, they like, what, how? And then apparently it took them like a huge amount of time to even do that. So it's just like, you know how I was saying that what Kick is doing right is the fact that they're agile? Mixer is the opposite of that. Mixer is the antithesis of agile. It was management on top of management on top of management. They all had to approve changes. Most of them didn't know what they were talking about. It was apparently just like a total cluster. So that's what Mixer, and that's why Mixer failed, to put it bluntly. Like they couldn't keep up, man. They couldn't keep up. They floundered. They kept making things that nobody wanted, and they didn't make what everyone was begging for. So yeah, it was a mess from the beginning. Are we capturing the bears? I don't think so. I don't really have enough food. Like I kind of like my little alpha team right now. But I don't think I'll have enough food to do bears too. I think I'd have to get rid of my alpha squad to do that, and I don't really want to get rid of my alpha squad. Do I? Are bears better than wolves? Bears are 12 food each? 12 food. I could get Booker a pair of bear bodyguards. Maybe we could do that. I could get little Booker some, like we could ditch all the alphas and get Booker a couple bear bodyguards. That's a lot of picnic baskets. I agree. Yes. 100%. That is a lot of picnic baskets. Oh, exactly, Julia. Again, a total just complete lack of understanding of the ecosystem and how it functions. It was all just so much of a thing. I'm gonna catch a bear and I'm gonna name him Yogi, and I'm gonna name him Smokey. Okay. I don't want you on my Wolfie. Yeah, and then his name will be Boo Boo. Okay. We got a plan. we got a plan. Oh, Pooh! Yes! Yes, we'll do Smokey. We'll do Smokey, Yogi, and Pooh. What do you mean my alpha squad? Oh, I have 3 alpha wolves. That's my alpha squad currently. Oh, I made a huge mistake. Run. Run. Okay. Yeah, good. Go for him. How did that not count as behind? What the actual hell? I cannot be more behind him. Does it have to be like 2-bit? Check the arrow on the ground. Oh, he's facing that way. So I would have to be on the back side. Oh, I thought he was facing like that way, so I had to be that way. Oh, damn. Interesting. Interesting. I guess they can't do diagonals in this game. Yeah, he's up. Okay. Well, more you know. All right.